This is the bass lesson for Hysteria by Muse. It's an advanced higher bass. Let's just get straight in. So our opening riff is going to sound like this. That's our first two bars, and this is all played on the one string. I'm going to have a link for the sheet music below. There's also in the Files tab in Teams. 0 0 10 0. And then 10 12 0 10, 0 7 0 8, and then 8 7 5 7. Slow it down. We're just trying to keep that really steady. We're playing quite hard, but we're playing very steadily. So. Full tempo would be cool. Next two bars, we're going to be moving onto different strings here, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit hard to play, but we'll see how we get there. So starting on the third bar would be, that's us onto the next string there. So that's the first time we've moved strings during the phrase, and that's what's hard about this one. So the next bar, the third and the fourth bar together. The next one goes over the bar by a half beat, so bars 5 and 6, and then the very first half beat of bar 7. Ending on that 7 there, and then you're going back to the first one really. We're going to repeat that 4 times for the intro, and then twice more for the verse. So the verse is when the singing comes in, your backing track. The chorus goes... Sorry, I played that slightly wrong, and I added 1 extra 5, so I'm going to play that again. Going down onto our G now. Up to our D minor now. Same octave shape, and octave and then 7th shape it is each time. Now an A minor, same thing, octave and 7th. Repeat at this point. I will look over the fingerings I'm using in a wee second. I'll just keep going. This is the last line on page 1. Cool. And that's the end of our chorus there. It's essentially bars 3 and 4 again from the start of the song. So let's look at the fingering I'm using here. I'm just going to move my mouse a little bit. Okay, this is better. I can see everything now. So what I usually do is, we have to, say for example, we have to play the first bar of the chorus. I'm using first finger for my root note, pinky for my octave, and I'm using middle finger to play the 7th of the chord. That's what I'm doing there. And because it's the same shape each time, you just go to a different fret, and you can just do that same shape all over the place. That might feel like a little bit of a stretch. You could bar it if you really wanted to, but I find things get a little bit messy when you bar things on bass. Now we're on to the B section, which is the exact same thing as our intro, and then we're going to play that 3 times, and then we're going back into our chorus. The outro of our chorus is slightly different, so this is at the end of page 2. I'm going to play you the last line. I'm going to play that one more time. The last 2 bars of page 2. So we're going to play a big 12th fret slide, and then we're into our D section. D section is called the breakdown on our tab. Now we're going to be playing essentially the same bar over and over again, same 2 bars over again. That's it. So these 2 bars over and over again: 0 0 10 0, 10 12 0 10, 0 10 9, 0 9 8, 0 8 7. And then we play the same thing from the start, except we lose one of the zeros because it's taken over by that 7. I'm going to play that a little bit slower for you guys. I think I missed out 2 little notes there. Now the end of that section, just before we go into our guitar solo, is bars 7 and 8 again from the very start of the song. Our guitar solo has our bass playing underneath it, and it's going to be going. Also, it's the exact same verse. So it's the exact same as our verse. Continue the guitar solo, but with the vocals this time, and then we're going to play our chorus line. Play that 3 times. We're going to play our chorus again. And then our outro of the chorus there, just before we hit bar 81, and the F section is. And then we're going to play our F section until the outro, which is this. I think we actually play it 4 more times, and then that is us finishing on a. So let me just take you through right to the finish there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to play that 1 more time. So it's just right onto our last 0 rather than a 7. For our very last note. Try and keep that really short, really stabby right at the end. And then that's you. That is all of Hysteria. It is an incredibly long tune, which is good for advanced tire. I say this every single time. You want minutes for your advanced tire PCs because you've got to try and hit 18 to 20 minutes on your instruments, and that can sometimes feel like an awful lot. Hysteria is good because it's long, there's a lot of repetition, but the parts are very hard. If you're not really confident using fingerstyle, you can use a plectrum on this, no problem. You'll still get a really good tone. Speaking of tone, I would say you use fuzz all the way through this, because that's what's on the actual track. There's a bit less on the chorus, so if you want to roll it off from the chorus, that would be absolutely fine if you've got a fuzz pedal. If not, just stick fuzz on any way you can, really, and try and get a distorted sound. It sounds really effective on this tune. If you don't have a fuzz pedal, just play it clean, but it would be nicer to have it sounding exactly like the original. I hope this was helpful. This was Hysteria by Muse, a really good advanced tire piece. See you later.